The zipper is a small but extremely important detail in products such as jackets, bags, pillows, etc. However, after a period of use, the zipper is very susceptible to many problems, such as getting stuck, being misaligned, having broken zipper ears or torn edges. If you think that when the zipper is broken, you have to throw it away or replace it, today I will show you some extremely simple tips to fix these errors right at home. Let's get started. Have you ever encountered this situation? In a hurry to go out, you zip your jacket but it is stiff. Pulling it up gets stuck. Pulling it down is not smooth. Even pulling it hard is afraid of damaging the zipper. This is an extremely common situation, and the cause often comes from dirt stuck between the teeth of the lock for a long time, high friction due to the lock being dry or dirty. Don't worry, I will show you how to fix it very quickly without having to take it to the store. First, take a bar of bath soap. This is an item available in every family and has a natural smoothness. Gently rub the soap on both sides of the zipper, making sure the soap is evenly applied from beginning to end. The soap acts as a natural lubricant, helping to reduce friction immediately without harming the lock or fabric. After applying evenly, try pulling the zipper up and down a few times to let the soap soak into the gaps between the teeth of the lock. In a split second, you'll feel the difference. The lock slides smoothly, without any squeaking or sticking. Extra tip: if you don't have soap, you can use candle wax or lip balm on the lock teeth. The effect is similar. And don't forget to clean the lock track from time to time to avoid dirt buildup that can cause jamming. Problem 2. Your bag's zipper is stuck or misaligned. This is a common error after long-term use. The main causes are: the zipper line is misaligned due to tension or impact. The zipper ear slips off the teeth, causing the two sides to not fit together. Instead of taking the shirt to a repair shop, which is time-consuming and expensive, you can completely fix it yourself at home with just a few simple tools. How to do it? First, use small scissors or a thread remover to cut off the sewing thread at the end of the zipper. This is the stop that prevents the zipper ear from slipping out, so when removing it, you can easily take the zipper ear out without tearing the fabric of the bag. After removing the zipper ear, carefully observe the zipper teeth. Usually, you will see that the two sides of the teeth are slightly misaligned or distorted, which is the reason why the zipper does not fit together. Use your hands to fix the misaligned teeth, making sure both sides are aligned and balanced. Next, rethread the zipper into place and try pulling it up and down a few times to check. If the zipper works normally and doesn't get stuck, you've successfully solved the hardest part. Now, use a strong needle and thread to sew back the end of the zipper that you removed earlier, creating a new stop so that the zipper won't slip out the next time you use it. With just a few simple steps, your bag has been revived right at home without spending a dime. A little tip to avoid this situation from happening again: don't stuff too much stuff into the bag because it will stretch and misalign the zipper. Check the end of the zipper from time to time to make sure the stitching is still tight. A very common fault with zippers after a long time of use is that the lock ear becomes loose. You will notice signs when pulling the zipper. The zipper easily slips, or the two teeth on both sides do not fit tightly, causing the zipper to open even though you have pulled it all the way up. The cause is often due to the lock ear, the part that holds the two teeth, being stretched or deformed over time, reducing the tightness. Don't rush to throw away the item or replace the zipper, because the solution is extremely simple and quick. You only need a small pair of pliers. How to do it? You just need to take a pair of pliers, then gently press each side of the zipper head a few times. Don't squeeze too hard to avoid breaking or jamming the zipper. Just adjust enough so that the two sides of the lock ear are pressed closer. This will help increase the tightness of the lock ear with the teeth, helping the teeth to fit together again. After adjusting, try pulling it up and down to check. To make the lock work more smoothly, we use a candle or a little beeswax. Gently rub the teeth of the lock on each side a few times. This layer of wax will act as a natural lubricant, helping the lock to be smooth, easy to pull up and down. Tips to keep the lock more durable. Do not pull the lock too hard when it is stuck. Regularly clean and lightly lubricate with wax or soap to reduce friction. With just a pair of pliers and a candle, you have completely solved the problem of loose lock ears, bringing back convenience to clothes and bags. One of the common problems with zippers on pillowcases is that the hem is torn, causing the zipper to come loose or not be able to hold the pillow core inside. This is not only unsightly, but also makes washing more difficult. Don't worry, you can handle this problem right at home with just a needle and thread. How to do it? First, remove the pillow core for easy operation. Then, observe the torn hem. Determine the length of the tear to prepare the appropriate needle and thread. Choose a durable thread with a color that is the same or similar to the fabric color to ensure aesthetics. Next, use a needle and thread to sew the torn hem, starting from the beginning of the tear and sewing each stitch evenly. You can use a knitting stitch or a cross stitch to increase the strength of the stitch, helping it withstand better force when pulling the zipper. After sewing the tear, try pulling the zipper to check the fit. If the zipper works properly and the hem is secure, you can put the pillow core back in, zip it up, and complete the repair. Tips for a more beautiful and sturdy stitch. Before sewing, gently fold the fabric edges inward to prevent the seam from unraveling. Tie the thread tightly at the beginning and end of the stitch to avoid unraveling during long-term use. In just a few minutes, you have revived your favorite pillowcase, saving the cost of buying a new one, and still keeping it neat and beautiful as before. The video ends here. If you have any comments, please leave a comment below. If you find the video interesting, please give me a like. Don't forget to share it with your relatives and friends. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support. Goodbye. See you in the next video.